Hello, everyone. So let's talk about VA ratings. All right. So everybody talks about a VA rating and they say, I don't understand how they got to this percentage. That I don't understand how they came up with this number. And it's a complicated process, sort of. If you try to think about VA math in a normal sense, it's not going to make sense. It will not make any type of sense if you try to think about it in a linear process of thinking. A plus B does not equal C in this situation. So let's talk about it. So with a VA rating, it's based on a 100% able civilian and their ability to work. And that is what the VA rating system is based on. So in order for a individual to get disability, they take your disability condition, disabled conditions, and they put them against 100% able body to work, and then they go from there. So with VA math, it's kind of funky, but stick with me. We go, you are, let's say, 50% disabled with a 50% condition. They take that 50% disabling condition and put it against a 100% able individual. Then you are 50% disabled and 50% able. Okay, that's part one. Next, let's say you have another rating, which comes out to about 20%. Now, in a normal math sense, we would think of, okay, I take that 50 plus 20, that will give me a 70. But that's not how it works. What they do is they take that remaining 50% that you're able to work, and then they take 20% out of that 50%. And whatever that new number is out of that 20%, out of that 20% out of 50, will be your new disability rating. And so they will nickel and dime it like that until you get to 100%. So basically, you will get a individual rating. Your first rating will take off the biggest amount, typically your biggest, and then they take your other disabilities and add them in. And as that portion of 100% able individual gets smaller and smaller, eventually it will total 100% disabled individual. But they have to nickel and dime it based on your percentage of you being able to be a 100% able-bodied civilian. Then when it comes down to ratings always come down to a certain percentage. But the VA does round up or down when it comes to percentages. So if you have 92.5%, they're going to round down to 90. But if you have a 93.5%, they will round up to 94 and you'll still be at 90%. If you have a 94.5, they'll round up to 95 and then they'll round that 5 up to 100. But that's basically how the rating system works. There's more details and whatnot I can cover in a separate video, but that's just a very quick and dirty version of how the VA rating system works. If you like this video, subscribe and hope you all have a good day.